So, oh, and it's on enclosed as well. So that is going to be a little bit of a different map than we're used to. 1400 level. So there, by the way, anyone going to Hin Cup US viewing party? Oh yeah, I wonder. If I was in Canada, I would consider. It's a bit far from Japan, though. Okay. So in this matchup, I kind of like Celts. Celts Siege is just going to outperform. You just like make mangonels. Romans do have Redemption Monks, but they don't have Sanctity. Oh, yeah, you're on this side, sorry. There we go. I wasn't really looking too much. Both bases look exactly the same. Oh, man, he built his houses against the trees, though. Gotta be careful about that. Going to Japanese watch party. There is no Japanese watch party. There aren't so many. Unless Calmtan's going to do one at his internet cafe. That'd be kind of epic, but it would be at like 2 a.m. So that's not going to happen. Okay, so this map is kind of all about taking the outer resources and denying your opponent the outer resources in Feudal Age. So you can do some really good contains on this map where the opponent just can't leave their base. You control the outside with military or towers or whatever. They can't even take gold or whatever. And they can only have wood and limited farm space as well. So they end up just floating 1 million wood, and it's a disaster. So early aggro is really good because that'll keep your opponent off of these resources. And I think archers is probably best on this map just in general because you start with 8 water buffaloes and 2 elephants or rhinos. So these things have 400 food. You push the deer. You're supposed to push the deer. So you have like 4 deer. And you have 8 buffaloes. So you skip the mill. Now, skipping the mill is completely fine when you have so much food underneath the TC. But you still don't really want to be going scouts while skipping the mill. So, I mean, you can, I guess, but it just feels really natural to just go for a mining camp and go for archers here, skipping the mill. Because then you get the mining camp, right? So you need a building to go up. You need a lumber camp and, well, either a mill or a mining camp or a barracks. But if you're gonna do not men-at-arms, then you don't really want to get the barracks this early. So you want to get the you want to go for the mining camp generally and just go for archers to start. I think that's the best way to play this map in my opinion, but I don't have a million games quite yet on this, but yeah, I think so. We're gonna go for the mill, but it's like you're gonna have so much food under the TC. It's like, why? If this was Arabia, yeah, you want to have that diversified food income because there's not that much food, but there's so much food that you don't need to go here yet. So yeah. But if you're gonna go men-at-arms, then maybe it's fine. Looks like you have enough wood for men-at-arms if you made the barracks now. So, and as Celts, it's a good opening. That's probably okay. I think we brought that in maybe a little early. A little early. It's like right here too. We got to time it. But anyways, I like that you're pushing the deer. The opponent's he's starting to push the deer as well. He's also on the mill. Okay, there's the barracks. It's honestly a bit late if you were going to go men-at-arms. We could have had it a bit earlier. But it looks like you do want to go men-at-arms. Yeah, we kind of wanted it a bit earlier, I think. Oh, yeah. It's maybe fine. The rush distance is pretty long, though. So you definitely do want to have that up as soon as possible. Basically, as soon as you have 175 wood, once the mill is done, then you want to get the barracks going. So we had a lot more than that when we got that. So yeah, it wasn't as fast as possible. And that's a lot on gold. Holy moly. There we go. Mill necessary to click up if you want FC. No. Well, if you want to FC, if you have the barracks, you could have barracks. You could go for the archery range and blacksmith or stable and blacksmith. You only need the mill if you want the market for FC. But we're not FCing here. FC is not even the best strategy on this map. I think you do want to do some feudal play. If you're going to FC, you probably want to tower the gold instantly. Then the opponent gets a bit of control, though. Isn't 6 the number for continue out? No. You only need like 3.4 on gold, roughly, to maintain archer production. So this is going to be floating a lot. So yeah. See, look, like for men-at-arms, you have to be in his base with the men-at-arms. Like what happened with our production here? You need to be already at his base, basically. It looks like we were just chilling for a while. So yeah, like men-at-arms are all about doing this fast. And we kind of idled the barracks, slightly here, not too much. But we really idled the barracks like right here. So this was like 826. You got distracted with the scout. 826 to like 920, 919. So yeah, I mean we should have already been at the opponent's base basically. Men-at-arms, when it comes in here, he's going to have tons of time to prepare. Although he is going for a stable, so could potentially be good. But yeah, losing the scout. Disaster. Men-at-arms are significantly worse when you lose the scout. Yeah, you were lagging. It happens. Okay, we don't want to Q3. No, like never Q3 units from your production at this stage in the game. Like sometimes you can Q3 scouts if you're like Mongols or whatever, but no, you don't want to be queuing like 3 archers here because that's wood that isn't spent on farms. And yeah. But yeah, you're going to be floating a lot of gold because you went too much on gold to start. So yeah. Which obviously floating resources just means that you're not taking other resources. And that was pretty sloppy. Like, man, we need to be... basically, if we're doing men-at-arms, we need to be paying attention to the men-at-arms. Oh, we made another men-at-arms. Like, if we had 3 men-at-arms with this, red is dead. This is why scouts also is kind of garbage on this map, because you just get killed by men-at-arms archers. But we kind of threw the 3 men-at-arms for free, and now we're getting pushed back. And, yeah. No, this map, men-at-arms archers, is a sick play here. If those men-at-arms were alive, everything from red is dead. Well, not dead, but not working properly, that's for sure. Oh, we're making more men-at-arms. Okay, that's a little bit of a brainy play. The problem is that men-at-arms kind of bad. They are faster with this civ, obviously. They are faster than the skirms, but they're not that fast. They still can't really like force a fight. Not like scouts. So, I don't know. What are we adding? We're adding the market and probably gonna buy up. Okay, seems to be decent. Opponent's got his scouts though, but you did wall. This is open. Hopefully you realize this. Yeah, you realize it. Looks like you weren't using your repair hotkey. You got to learn that for that situation when the scout's kind of blocking the building. Okay, he's chasing pretty far. Yeah, you can oh my god. Oh, he's gonna lose a lot here. Oh, but I think you right-clicked the skirm. The best way to engage is like to right-click the movement command near the skirms and then issue a stop command when you're close to them. That seems to be the most consistent way to like get an okay fight. Oh, nice. 2 vills down. This is really good aggression. Nice. Really good by you. Sweet. And you can go up now because you have the market. You just got to buy up. Cancel the vill or something. Just, let's go up. Let's go. Buy. Buy it. There we go. Nice. Good job. How does a repair hotkey? Yeah. Basically, you have a repair. Like, if you click the vills, you'll see that you can... There's a button called repair, and it turns the cursor into a little hammer. And then that means that when you left click, it'll prioritize repairing a burning building instead of like clicking the enemy. So then you can just actually repair instead of like constantly having your dudes want to attack. It's very useful. Extremely useful hotkeys for those defensive situations. Okay, we're up first and we're going longswords. Epic. Man, longswords in this matchup's kind of... we better be adding siege behind this, because Roman scorpions with ballistics. Oh, yeah, there's a siege. Nice. I like it. Again, we wanted to have this siege workshop started as soon as we were up, so we're a little late sending the vills, but it's hard to time it sometimes, so hopefully you can improve your timing. Yeah, put the pressure. No need to hide this. We just gotta go as fast as possible and kill his stable even. The longswordsmen do damage when the opponent's not even up. The opponent made a big mistake playing scouts. Or at least he didn't get enough damage out of them. There we go. We don't even really need to go in. We can go here. Honestly, I guess we're siege pushing though, so it is good to keep them together, but it's kind of awkward. I would have sent a few guys up here at least. Oh, killing our own guys. Oh no. Yeah, you have to be so careful. You have to be so careful with these mangonels or you kill all your own guys. Almost never pressure that hard. Yeah. So, a couple of guys up here would have denied this. You always want to be thinking, wow, my opponent's on gold. Maybe I should go deny that. That would have been really good. And, like, even if you were playing knights, a couple of knights up there, and then the rest of the knights to defend the siege. You really want to have a few units off to the side, especially as longswords. You'll have more of them because they're cheaper. So, you can spare a few to go disrupt some vills. Like, even one longsword is going to kill so many of these vills. Okay. He's going Scorps, but he's not. He doesn't have enough, really. Yeah, I like that you're adding Monkus. We need to move the siege towards the military, not away. If you move the siege towards the infantry, then you can protect them. You kind of have to, like, basically he's attacking you. You get all your guys to move towards the mangonel towards the dudes, and then they'll kind of like merge because moving units are kind of fluid. They have to be moving, and then your longswordsmen sort of like phase through the mangonel, and then you can defend them because they'll like automatically go to the other side. Yeah, killing siege workshop's really good. He pops a mangonel. Ah, man, why are we clicking the house though? Losing the monk's really bad. Oh, he outmicroed you so hard there. Oof. Now it's starting to look kind of bad. Well, you have 20 longswordsmen still, though. If you can get them healed up, which they pretty much are. Honestly, you can just send these in. He doesn't have enough. Just send them in. Don't be a baby. Just go. Yeah. You kill all. It's fine. There we go. Easy. Nice play. Oh, he has redemption, but he doesn't have sanctity with his civ. So actually, one rock to the face, and his monks die. Okay, this is going decently again, but the problem is that it's really hard to do all-in play on this map because it's so easy to expand. Like, it's super easy for red to just be like, okay, I don't care that much about this. I'm just going to expand to here to make more TCs. On high level, red is going to be on like 5 TCs right now. He doesn't even care about losing this. That's kind of how this map plays out usually. So you kind of, like, you can do heavy aggression in Feudal, but it's really hard to make heavy aggression in Castle Age work. You really have to be booming behind it. You can do, like, some solid aggression, but you have to be 3TC booming behind it. Otherwise, you're going to fall too far behind, because you probably won't be able to finish your opponent anyways. It's just too hard. But going for the outer base is kind of better than going for the inner base. Yeah, this is where a lot of his farms are, but the only gold is outside. So you kind of want to go for the outer base. He never noticed. Yeah, he never noticed this, so... Yeah, opponent making a mistake here. We got 20 kills, 22 kills now. So that's actually what's probably winning you the game here. He's actually going to lose his TC too, because you can just kill it with longswords at this point. Nice. Oh my god. 28. 23 vills down there, and he's still ahead on the vill count. That's crazy. But, well, I think the Celt Lumberjacks might be better than the Romans 5% everything at this stage. Not sure, though. Kind of depends on the Lumberjacks that you have working. Well, his vills are just running around, though. Wow, that's a castle. All right. That's fine. You've done your damage. Just boom now. Just go to the late game. I think that Celts should win against Romans late game. It's actually not even close. Like, it's easy, right? Just take the relics. You make onagers. He has the better cavalry, but you do have halbs that are speedy. And yeah. I mean, Celts don't have gunpowder, so Romans can maybe do something. I guess, you know what? Romans can do Centurions, which can be kind of tricky to deal with as Celts. So maybe it's even. It comes down to the bada booms from you, I believe. You got to get some big bada booms on the Centurions. And he's actually going to go for them, because Centurions have an attack bonus against infantry. It's +4. It's really good. So, yeah. Wow, he actually got through. I guess he does. Oh, no, he has Bodkin. Wow, your guys actually tanked so hard there. Ah, we're just throwing them now, though. Big one villager castle here. Felt he's so far ahead that I need to continue the damage. Yeah. Well, after you got that big raid, though, you got to feel like you've caught up. You look at the score, he's starting to die. That's where I'm feeling, oh, man, I've caught up now. If you're going to go more aggression... Okay, so basically he has a castle here. We can't push the castle. It's like, yeah, okay, you could try to ram push, but you know what's better than that? Going to imp and making trebs. Especially when you have this castle. As soon as you started this castle, you should have canceled everything and gone imp. Now we're making a bunch of longswords, which won't contribute. Or at least potentially won't really contribute to the main thing. So... instead of having the last, like, 15 longswords, we could have had imp, basically. And imp and 20 longswords is better than, like, this many longswords and no imp at this stage. Because we can't really push the castle. I mean, technically, if you just sent everything right now, you could. If we brought these guys too, I guess he's just... like, the opponent's just not really making anything to stop this, which he probably should be. I mean, it's maybe going to work. It shouldn't work, but it is going to work. Something in red and blue's base, is there? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this will go down. Red kind of just needed, like, a few scorpions behind or mangonels behind, and then he's fine. Making another one, but yeah, this is what you do, though. You just expand outwards. Red is kind of dying, but on higher level, this kind of expansion play is really hard to stop. Opponent starting longswords now, too. Yeah, we wants to get to Legionary, but, well, it's going to take a while. Roman longswordsmen here, with full upgrades, they have +1/+4 as opposed to the 1/2 for melee armor. So it's actually a pretty good difference. It's basically like Teuton's at this stage. Teuton extra melee armor. Which is not too shabby. Okay, sending the Rams in by themselves when the opponent has units is maybe not the greatest. That first castle fell very, like, better than expected, but doesn't mean we should throw 3 Rams. In imp armors? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. Teutons have +2 in imp, starting in imp. That's right. So it's even better than Teuton armor. But, well, in imp, Teutons have the final armor, so actually they come out ahead. Oh, wait, no, but Centurions have 2 base melee armor, so actually it evens out again. Wow, that's a castle. Oh. I've got to fix the vills. That is a bold castle with like 5 vills. That's the kind of castle you send 20 vills for. Not 5. Will you see it, though? I think you just don't see it, though. Maybe on this level, people just don't really see it. No, you saw it. Okay, yeah. Wait, you're not up, though. Wait, where's your imp? Oh, my God. Yeah. I mean, at some point, we kind of just needed to go imp, right? Like, usually my thought is when the opponent has a castle, we go imp. Because we can't really push the castle. Like, you were able to push the first castle because the opponent just kind of didn't prepare for it properly. But, I mean, he's imp now. Oh, maybe you can take this, though. Like, he actually doesn't have enough here. So, I can see this being good. And I mean, Celt Rams do attack faster, so you do have that. We need to ungarrison all of the Rams, though. We need to make sure... You have to, like, click each of them individually and go for ungarrison. Otherwise, you still have some units on the inside. You really want all of them out, basically. Yeah, there we go. Wow, you actually got those. So this is a problem, but... Well... It's maybe okay. Please, yeah, where's your imp? Okay, that's the MTC. Oh my god, the light cav raids. And you don't see it. Oh my god. We're losing all the farmers to just some random light cav. Ah. And he's cleaning this up. Ah, we're actually dead now. This castle drop actually killed you here, by the way. Yeah, well, you go full aggression until you do damage, then you boom and go imp. You did tons of damage. Like, when you got that raid on the wood line, you killed, like, 20 vills. That's like, okay. I'm going to get as much value as I can out of my standing army, and I'm going to boom and work towards imp. And then, you know, if that standing army's still alive, we maybe upgrade it later or whatever. But, yeah. Ah, he wins that fight, and that's actually game. You'll be able to kill his trebs here. He, again, like, didn't have any defense. If we had a few units at home. He doesn't have murder holes. Like, wait, man, these things actually shred this. Funnily enough, when he has no defense. Okay, maybe it's not over. How many relics do you take? You got 2 to 3. It's kind of even. Okay, going infantry into Romans is bad, though. He's actually just going to make legionaries, and it's going to be a disaster. Oh, we got murder holes now. No. The low elo tech paying off here. It's so big brain. It was actually a good timing, or a good situation for murder holes. It's just like on high level, this kind of thing just doesn't exist. Like, this castle never goes up on high level, so this castle never even gets tried on high level. So, yeah, yeah. You realize these things are gonna dominate. +4 against infantry. Yeah. So. We just needed to go imp at the right timing, basically. The initial push was good. But Castle Age aggression on this map's really hard to pull off. Was exhausted after this. A casual 1 hour game. But well played. Oh, 51 APM. Actually, we're both players are pretty fast actually for this level. We got to make better decisions. We go fast, but we got to slow down and make some better decisions. GG's.